I pay myself first. It goes into a savings account. And then again, I take a certain percentage for taxes. Put it in tax account, and then bill account for bills, for my expenses. And then what's left is my everyday account. Every day would be to buy water, to buy a shirt, to go put gas in the car, for groceries. But I can look at any given time, and no matter what happens, I've got my bills paid, I've got my savings account set aside, I've got money for taxes, and I've tithed. I've given the good Lord what He's blessed me with. And so I didn't find myself in a situation that, I didn't have the money to pay taxes. So what I did find was I would fill this tax account up with money, with my money that I earned. I'd fill it up in there, and then when it came time to pay taxes, I'd write a check, and that account would go to zero. Well, now was earning interest. That money's gone. It's not earning interest. It's not compounding. It's gone. It's not doing anything. And so I got tired of doing that. And so I met Mike at 2017 and started talking to him, and he was telling me a little bit about what he was doing. And I said, man, I've got this problem. And I told him exactly what I just told you. And he said, let me show you something. And so now with that infinite banking, I took out a whole life policy. I will fund, instead of now funding my tax account, I fund that policy. And then when comes time to pay taxes, I loan against it, give it to the IRS, continue to fund that policy with tax money. But at the same time, when that money is pulled out from a policy standpoint, it's still growing. It's never depleting. It's never going to zero. You're earning money on top of that. It's compounding. And so to me, that was the sole purpose and was the only purpose. It wasn't to go buy real estate. It wasn't to, do anything creative in terms of creative financing. It was solely to eliminate the whole of I've worked so hard for this money. The Lord has blessed me, so I want to take care of what He's blessed me with, and I feel like there's a better way to take care of it and to grow it. And if He's going to allow me to steward this money, am I stewarding it right by putting it in a checking account and just throwing it to the IRS and it's gone? No. I'm not being a good steward of his money. And so I felt like through that, it was allowing me to say, Lord, you have blessed me so much with this money. Let me help multiply that to be able to not serve only my family, but also help other people that you've put in my path, whether it be through real estate or whether it be just, going to buy them coffee, going to buy them lunch, go buy dinner.
Right.
But that was it. And that served that purpose.
Infinite banking is something where you have to meet people where they are. Like I've got a buddy that is he should be involved. They make a lot of money, but they're savers. They're savers. They're not investors. W-2 job, high income earners, they're savers. Well, infinite banking is a savings tool. It's not an investment tool.
Right.
Now it can enhance your investing.
Yeah, it's not to replace investing.
It's not investing.
It's
not the market. Like it's a savings.
You should do both.
You should do both. It's a savings tool. And so, but there are also people out there that do massive amounts of investing in real estate or whatever. Like I think that the person that is a real estate flipper is the prime candidate for infinite banking because the savings and the loaning and the savings and loaning, it's a cycle that would, it just perpetuates itself.
Yeah. And I have since used it for that.
Oh,
I've since pulled money out,
obviously
did a policy loan and flipped a property and then put that money back in there. And I've also used it in ways of, again, going to a seller and showing them multiple avenues or multiple options and letting them choose what to do and sharing the profit of saying, hey, look, we can maybe structure a deal where you don't have the $15,000 to do the work in it. If you're going to hold the note on the house, continue to pay the payments.
That's good.
I'll pay for the construction, but then if we can sell it for $20,000, then I'll give you an extra 5 or 10 or whatever we work out. But I'm going to make sure I'm made whole on my renovation money, but also there's going to be a spread, or there's going to be on top of that the profit I make from it.
Right.
And so again,
and you use your IBC account for that.
Yeah.